Hello, lads and girls. This is Lord Kicker, and welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator 2 Endless Mode Season 2. Alright, we got one builder to do today, and I think this is gonna be fun. Wood called motherboard, right? Yes. Alright, so let's water cool ourselves a motherboard, shall we? We're gonna do both. Alright. Putting in a cheap CPU. A little bit of thermal paste on there, hasn't he ever heard? And a block and a go. Alright, let's start off by putting our trusted USB drive in. Always a good starter. Alright. Jobs. One motherboard. RAM stick. Graphics card. And the hidden SSD. Love it. Power supply. Oh yeah, was there anything else? Man, that was one heck of a voice crack. Was there anything else I needed to keep in mind? Alright, just software. Okay, cool. Sure. Sweet. All right, let's remove that. So is it? Oh, it was that freaking cable that did that. All right. Yeah, just gotta make sure you do it in the right order, all right? Because now it's going right through there. I love it. Okay, so like, does this fan not work? There we go, that one connected. Okay, so the last one refuses. Would it be a different story if I did them the other way around? Like, start with this one. No. Actually, yeah, let's actually have one down there, because then it will push air in here and it will be sucked up like that. That might help with the circulation in here. I don't even know if that actually matters in this case, but... oh yeah, that's that one, and that one will not be used. Oh, right. Sorry. It's an empty loop. You didn't ask for any specifics, so... actually... should we go with a red to just fit in with the case? That might not be such a bad idea. Well, it kind of blends in all though, doesn't it? Alright, let's boot her up. Okay, sweet. You wanted stickers though, right? No, you wanted software! Frick. Strike by go. Man. There we go. Lovely. Alright, off you go. Alright, and I don't do diagnosis, so that one is going to be removed. Build. Ooh. I hear you work with computers. I got a request for a new PC. Do you think you could get the CPU to 4850 MHz for me? Let's overclock the GPU to 1351 MHz. I looked it up, it shouldn't cost more than 700. Is 12/26/2022 a reasonable deadline? I think Shovel Knight stickers will look cool on a PC. Can you do that? Don't try to pass off any used parts, I want all new stuff. And Tony Hemingway. And Tony Hospital. Alright, so this might be interesting. Because that is a tight budget. I mean, I don't think the graphics card is going to be an issue at all, though. Yeah, because this one is already over that. So, I mean, it's more like the CPU is the limitation here. 4850. Alright. Okay, so it seems like the LGA 1200 might be where we're at. I really hope those motherboards aren't super expensive. Okay, might be able to work with something like that. Micro ATX. Yes, you do support it. All right. That should be all. And that is less than 600 bucks. Okay, cool. So let's accept that one, because it looks like we can easily do it. I mean, it wasn't the GPU that worried me on this one, it was the CPU. And I think the CPU is like the most expensive part in this one though. And that's actually pretty bad. The GPU should always be the most expensive part in a PC build yet. Really. Otherwise, you might as well go with integrated graphics. I mean, those are great if you're just gonna use it to browse the internet or stuff like that. Might be able to play some light games. Not much else though. Right, upgrade. A voice crack again. Getting a lot of those. Can you help with this? I'm looking for some upgrades to my PC. I want to make sure my rig is as fast as it can be. Can you get it to benchmark at least 16,717? I've got 200 to spend. I need this before 12/26/2022. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. I could probably use a scan. I think food stickers will look cool on PC. Can you do that? L. Alright, let's see what we got rocking in here. I actually got a decent CPU. Dual 2080 Supers, okay. Alright. Yeah. Man, I don't really know what to spend the money on here. We can't really get your graphics card. We can't upgrade the CPU. Do I? No. So, part of me kind of feel like we might need a better power supply and then do some overclocking on this one. That's like the only thing I can think of that might be where we need to spend some money. Does the rest actually look good? Okay, 250. Yes, I mean, we could get one of these. That's 100, that half of the budget. Tell you what, I kind of want to look into that. So let's see if we can't get another power supply for this and then do overclocking, because it looks to be the way. Also, I mean, even if this doesn't solve it, the other request that I had was for 700 and this is still less than that, so it was still covered by that. So in a way, I'm not losing money, and in a way, I kind of am. I mean, can probably use this power supply at some other build later on, if nothing else. I tend to use them a lot, so not too worried. Alright, let's get next day delivery and all that. Sweet. Alright. Well, that was a good and productive day. So, let's end it off on this episode will also be ended off. I do hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.